I must ask you a question, but I'll save it for later. I'm just kidding, I don't have a question. Hey guys, it's Emily, in case you didn't notice. I mean, I'm a dork, so why wouldn't you remember it's Emily? Today is going to be a very short video, I hope. This is going to be a video of me spewing out random facts about me. 22. So this is a video of me telling you guys 22 random facts about myself. I didn't start talking until I was 4! In April of 2006, I went to Medieval Times show and I was crowned Queen of Love and Beauty. When I was a toddler, I used to have night terrors and the only way to wake me up was to put on Barney. I started school late. I was a very strange child. I used to like to hide behind my refrigerator and eat cream cheese. I was a dancer for 6 years, but then I quit because I didn't want to wear itchy tights anymore. I am extremely lazy. I can make a weird squirrel noise. I did not stop watching Dora the Explorer until I was 9 years old. I have 3 traumatizing backstories for 3 popular places. Let me tell you them really quickly right now. So, one of my traumatizing backstories is for Disneyland. So, at Disneyland in 2009, my favorite ride was Splash Mountain, always, ever since I was little. And every time I went on the ride, I would always have my dad hold me because I was scared I would fall out. And so, in 2009, my mom told him, she's like, you better hold her. He's like, yeah, I will. So, it comes down to the big drop, right? And we're at the top, and I'm expecting him to hold me, and then it goes down, and he doesn't hold me, and so I'm like screaming at the top of my lungs, and we got a picture of me with my face. I was like, ah! What was that? I was like so terrified, and so now I'm afraid to go on Splash Mountain. My second traumatizing story is for the corn maze. There is a corn maze around here where I live. There was a guy who was dressed up like the Grim Reaper or some kind of weird skeleton guy, and he was standing outside of the entrance, and he started following us. I'm like, and I was like 6 or 7 years old, and there's this weird guy like following us. He's like this, and I was so freaked out. I like ran to the car. I was like, get away from me! And so now I'm kind of freaked out to go to the corn maze. My last traumatizing backstory is for Crest. There's this beautiful forest reserve in California called Crest where you can go camping and they have a lake and it's beautiful there. And they have this famous legend, or like urban legend or whatever, of a little boy named Elmer. And the urban legend is that a long time ago there was this little boy named Elmer, and he went wandering out into the woods and he never came back. So now every night stupid teenagers will call Elmer to try and find him. And when I was little, that kind of used to freak me out, but I didn't want to show that I was afraid of it because then my sister would make fun of me, you know, pride. So, I was out there one time when we were camping at Crest, and I heard people calling out in the distance, Elmer! And of course, being a little girl, I was like, don't call him back. What if he's like a ghost and he's gonna like kill everyone? And so I was just sitting there like by the campfire listening to the people calling for Elmer. I'm like, no, stop, I don't want him to come back. You know, so I was like, you know what, I'm tired. I'm gonna go in the RV and sleep for a little while. And so I went into the RV and I literally hid under the covers and I was trying to block out the sound of the people calling for Elmer. And so that's my third traumatizing backstory. I excel in reading and writing books. I am currently writing 2 books, co-writing a book with my friend, and so that's 3 books in total. And I was currently reading 6 books, but I finished 4 of them, so now I'm only reading 2. I am taller than pretty much everyone in my family, like my household family, except for my dad. I'm not taller than him, and I'm only 5'6½". So my family's pretty short. I've had a lot of celebrity crushes, but my current one is Colin O'Donoghue, who plays Captain Hook on Once Upon a Time. My favorite shows are Bones, Psych, Once Upon a Time, and Girl Meets World and Boy Meets World. My favorite color is blue. For a short period of time in my life, I was convinced I was a mermaid, even though I didn't have a tail. And that's when I ended up buying the mermaid tail from the 3tails.com, or the 2tails.com, whatever they are, because I was like, you know, I'm one of those rare cases where I'm a mermaid, but I don't actually have a tail. So I'll just buy my tail online, and then I'll have the complete package. Of course, I know now I'm not a real mermaid, but hey, it's still fun to pretend. I have an ironic fear of the ocean. I love the ocean, but I'm also afraid of it, so I won't go out, like, swimming in the ocean. I'll just, like, sit on the beach and, like, stare out at the ocean because I love it, but I'm too scared to go in. I'm going to be honest here, I am boy crazy because when I have a crush, I'm always just like, so I'm actually pretty boy crazy, not to mention also with my celebrity crushes, but currently I don't have a crush right now because pretty much every guy at my school is really annoying and really obnoxious, and I just do not like them. I'm gonna reveal some really embarrassing things about myself. Okay. I did not learn how to tie my shoes until 5th grade. I did not learn how to ride my bike until last year, and I did not learn how to braid my hair until this year. Now, you're all probably wondering, like, what? Did she have a deprived childhood? No! I grew up in the generation of Velcro, okay? I never owned one pair of shoes where I had to tie them until I got older, and then I didn't know how to tie my shoes because I grew up with Velcro shoes. And as for my bike, I am the youngest of 3 children. No, 4 children. And so my parents just never got around to teaching me how to ride my bike. Like, they were going to, and they had the training wheels and everything, but I didn't want to learn how to ride my bike. I just didn't want to. And then last year, my sister was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna teach you how to ride your bike. And I was like, no, but now I know how to ride my bike, so I'm not a loser anymore. And then as for braiding my hair, I was just, my mom never got around to doing that with me either. She just never taught me how to do it by makeup or my hair or anything. And so my friend, Izzy, she taught me how to braid my hair. I hate using number 2 pencils. I hate them. I know that they're like the classic writing tool of writers, and I respect them. I can't use them because I am used to using mechanical pencils. And this is actually my lucky pencil because my friend gave it to me. And so yeah, this is my lucky pencil. And so I always use mechanical pencils. I never use number 2 pencils because compared to the mechanical pencils and how I write with them, the number 2 pencils write really messy and I hate using them. I am a secret fan of the Vampire Diaries, but I guess it's not a secret anymore. My last really weird fact about me, get ready for this, I read to my cat. I read to her because I feel like when I read to her, I know she can't understand me, but I know she is comforted when she hears my voice. And so I read to her because it helps her. It actually helps her sleep. And if she's like running around, I can just sit her on the bed and then I'll start reading to her and she'll calm down. And it helps me because I am terrible at reading out loud, or at least I used to be until I started reading to my cat. And so now I am an excellent reader in my head and out loud because I read to my cat. And so we kind of have a dual action going on here. Ain't that right, Sabrina? She just likes hearing the sound of my voice. That's why I read to her. Ain't that right? Want to see how your camera? What are you looking at? So those are 22 random facts about me, folks. I hope that they weren't too weird for you to handle. But that's pretty much all there is to know about me. I'm not really that much of an interesting person, but these 22 facts were pretty strange and out there, and that's why I chose them, because, yeah, because I want you guys to know me better. So I hope you guys like this video. You can subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my other channel, Ever After High Films, and stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe and so on.